When you're in your 90s, what will you judge to be your greatest accomplishments? Today, there are currently 3 generations of Fujimotos operating HPM: Bobby, his son Michael, and Michael's son Jason. But HPM Building Supply was founded during the Great Depression in 1921 as Hawaii Planing Mill by local building contractors Kametaro Fujimoto, Bobby's grandfather, and Sanzo Kawasaki. During World War II, the U.S. Department of Defense ordered Navy Seabees to assume control of Hawaii Planing Mill's inventory, operations, and employees. Then, in 1946, not long after the company was returned to its owners, a tsunami destroyed a major portion of HPM. After rebuilding and relocating in 1955 to Kamehameha Avenue and opening a Kona branch in Captain Cook, HPM became one of the first companies in the state to establish a profit-sharing plan, allowing employees to share company profits. However, in 1960, once again, adversity hit, with another tsunami which completely destroyed the HPM Hilo facility.
I could see where our building was supposed to be. You know, all the trees were down flat, so you could see the whole thing. And there were only 2 buildings left. So I was saying, oh my God, you know. And yeah, that was it. When you went there, there was nothing there. The only thing left that morning was the floor tile. Everything else was gone. All the merchandise was all in the Wailo River Pond there. Well, I couldn't imagine that it would have, you know, taken the whole building. Yeah, what were we going to do? Yeah. So I think our loss was something like about $600,000 at that time.
Bobby Fujimoto found the strength to rebuild again. The company then continued rebuilding by reestablishing its lumber department, which today is once again an integral part of the company. Over the years, HPM has continued to grow, expanding, including locations on Oahu and Kauai. It also moved its headquarters to a 3-acre facility in Kea'au at Shipman Industrial Park.
Mike, you've been with the company for several decades now, and you're actually 4th generation involved in this business and industry.
Yes.
Now, describe HPM for somebody who's not familiar with the company.
HPM is a supplier of lumber and building products in the state of Hawaii, whether it be a commercial builder that does hospitals, airports, schools, or the residential builder that does homes and condos. If you think of a normal residential home, you know, HPM would be able to provide pretty much all the materials required to build that home, you know, from the foundation to the roof, including even the toilet paper holder. No toilet paper. Yeah.
It's fun driving around and, hey, I made that roof.
Since 1982, HPM's home design consultants have helped literally thousands of homeowners through the maze of decisions that stand between their dreams and the reality of a new home. HPM offers 16 pre-designed house package plans. Today, in addition to its lumber department and custom metal roofing, HPM is also one of the largest and most technically advanced truss manufacturing facilities in the state. HPM is also the only wood wall panel manufacturer in Hawaii.
At the end of the day, we really are here in the shelter business. More than just selling a can of paint or a screwdriver or a stick of lumber. I see our larger mission in providing for the alternatives or better ways to provide shelter for our citizens. So we continually look for better ways to do that. The intent of all of that is to really benefit our larger community.
And true to their spirit of innovation, in 1977, HPM became one of the first companies in Hawaii to create an employee stock ownership plan, or ESOP, providing employees an opportunity to own company stock and participate in the growth of HPM.
Tell me about the shift to employee ownership.
My father always believed in sharing or the benefits of ownership with our employees.
My belief was always that employees have to be part of the company. I thought, you know what, I think we should follow that philosophy that, let's give something back to the employees so that we give them an incentive.
We were one of the first companies to actually install a profit sharing plan, and that was in 1959. In 1977, we put in our employee stock ownership plan. Again, one of the first companies in Hawaii to do so. The whole beauty of that for us is that our employees and really the employees of any company really reflect the value of that organization. They're the ones that make things happen. They will be able to really enjoy the benefits of ownership.
So we were able to get you all your accessories that you wanted, glass doors.
Nice.
I think we were able to even save you some money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that was one of my biggest highlights of this company was when we became 100% employee-owned company. Yeah.
Now that we're a 100% employee-owned company, I feel very motivated to lead this company towards continued excellence, continued improvement. We do have a lot of service to bring to our community, and the better we can do it, the better our community benefits from that.
Beyond serving its customers and making sure employees reap the rewards as owners, HPM has established the HPM Foundation, committed to giving back to Hawaii's people. HPM Foundation supports local nonprofit organizations with monetary donations totaling over $50,000 a year. It also funds the Barney Fujimoto Memorial Scholarship for Big Island High School students and the Building Future Builders scholarships for second-year students of the Hawaii Community College Carpentry Program.
Well, I came into the business in 2004 and had a couple years of growth and success. It was a great experience. I learned a lot. Was able to really push my limits and test my limits. But in the end, for me, that experience was very meaningful because I was really able to make a difference in the lives of employees.
These days, it's not very common that generation after generation stays in the business. So, what are your thoughts on that? And is it in some ways also sort of an honor and a responsibility at the same time?
Absolutely. I think it's good in a sense that I'm fortunate to have my father and my grandfather still in the business. As my mentors, I'm able to observe and really absorb everything that they do on a day-to-day basis and learn from them because they have many, many years of experience.
Where would you like to see the company go?
Well, I think we're headed in the right direction. My success in transitions is that once I turned over to Mike, I just stepped out.
And let him go.
Let him go.
Overall, he lets my dad and I do what's right. So.
Today, at over 90 years old, as a company with very humble origins, HPM is proud of its long history of finding strength through adversity, perseverance, and innovation that it has provided for its customers, employees, and the community.